Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Yang berhormat Senator Datuk Seri Utama Tengku Zafrul Tengku Abdul Aziz, Minister of Finance Malaysia. Yang berhormat Datuk Seri Hajah dan Sri Shukri, Minister of Tourism, Arts and Culture Malaysia. Yang berbahagia Datuk Sabah, Chairman of the Securities Commission Malaysia. Yang Bursa Dr. Fadullah Suhaimi Abdul Malik, Chairman Malaysian Communications and Multimedia Commission. Mr. Fabian Bega, CEO for YBhg, Puan Ruzi Rani Aziz, Chief Executive Officer of CGS YMB, Chairpersons, CEOs, and board members of Corporate Malaysia, distinguished partners, investors, members of the media, and guests, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and very good morning. Welcome to the second series of Invest Malaysia Kuala Lumpur 2021 with the theme Reviving Malaysia's Growth Engine. We have three exciting capital market conversations to cover today. They are very topical and forward-leaning in outlook and can be distilled into three aspects. First, how Malaysia can provide the structure for the essential financial backing in a manner. Second, how to build confidence to resume economic progress as we move into an endemic state of COVID-19. And third, how we can allow every single nation to benefit from a wider and deeper economic footprint that is competitive throughout the ASEAN and global economies. The depth and weight of these conversations that will take place today will expose us to the inner workings of and provide a clear understanding of how Malaysia's ambition to grow strongly while building an equitable society can be achieved. The first conversation is on post-budget 2022. We are privileged to have Finance Minister Yang Berhormat Senator Datuk Seri Utama Tengku Zafrul Tengku Abdul Aziz once again at Invest Malaysia, and I have the honor of moderating this conversation. Given the recently announced budget 2022, I will try to get beneath the skin, so to speak, and into the minds of the policymakers responsible for this important part of our economy. Malaysia's budget 2022 is the highest on record, with bold steps contained within. While it has sparked some debate within our industry, the current focus leans a little too much toward short-term discomfort, I must say. We must remember that strengths of the budget include focus on job creation, support that will help balance the economic status of all communities, as well as a continuation of the robust response required to emerge from the shadow of the pandemic. And while we may not get all we want, but as a nation, we do get what we need. I do note the record numbers allocated for healthcare and education, two sectors that are critical now and far into the future of Malaysia's national ambitions. Instead of bringing us the annual year-end goodies that short-term pundits usually look for, Budget 2022 appears to be a call to arms for a more inclusive societal effort. For the big and strong, now is the time to step up to the plate and contribute meaningfully. Ladies and gentlemen, the Malaysian economy has shown a good measure of resilience. In spite of headwinds, the world has never seen the likes of before. There have been a few bright spots. Our rapid progress in mass vaccination, as well as healthy progress in the recovery of trade and foreign direct investment. However, there have also been dark spots due to the prolonged lockdowns due to the pandemic, which takes us to the second conversation of the day. As the world economy slowly recovers from the ill effects of COVID, what is the new normal we must learn to live with in order to thrive once again, specifically the tourism industry? Now, tourism is an industry that contributed over 86 billion ringgit with over 26 million tourist arrivals in 2019 pre-pandemic. Clearly, tourism has taken a hard knock, impacting retail, hospitality, and the travel industry, not just here in Malaysia, but also globally. For Malaysia, tourism is a critical growth engine that can drive economic prosperity across the far-flung corners of the nation as well as within the ASEAN region. Further, tourism plays a key role in developing the micro, small, and medium enterprises, or MSME industry. Therefore, our second conversation is about reviving Malaysia's tourism industry, and we are honored to have with us Yang Berhormat Datuk Sri Hajah Nancy Shukri, Minister of Tourism, Arts and Culture, who will be making her first appearance at Invest Malaysia. This conversation will be moderated by CGS-CIMB's Regional Aviation Analyst, Mr. Raymond Yap. The third conversation for today is also of utmost importance given the speed that technology moves, as well as its potential economic reach and scale. Technology has the potential to create positive impact, not just for the newer sectors of the economy, such as digital entrepreneurship or digital platforms, but also the older sectors, agriculture, trade, and healthcare. They help create efficiencies in infrastructure, industry, and even talent management and development. In addition, technology is a strategic pathway for Malaysia towards the environmental portion of the Sustainable Development Goals. One of the key pillars of the 12th Malaysia Plan involves tackling the changes required for our nation's digital future. Hence, this third conversation will be on the topic of empowering Malaysia's digital transformation with My Digital. Now, allow me to share some of their targets to make the scope a little more tangible. 30% uplift in productivity across all sectors by 2030, 875,000 micro, small, and medium enterprises adopting e-commerce, 80% end-to-end online government services, internet access to cover 100% of households, 70 billion ringgit investment in digitalization, and the need to increase the number of startups to 5,000. Now, taking us through the expected challenges and opportunities, I'm pleased that we will have the Malaysia Relations and Multimedia Commission Chairman, Dr. Fadlullah Swaimi Abdul Malik, and My Digital CEO, Mr. YBhg, who will be sharing their plans on how to achieve this key digital transformation and what it aims to generate. This third conversation will be moderated by our Bursa Malaysia CEO, Datuk Muhammad Umar Swift. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe these conversations are very timely and much needed to provide insights and answers towards a common goal for the continued growth of a modern Malaysian economy that is prosperous, inclusive, and sustainable. Also, context matters. The conversations we will have today must rise above their everyday labels. It is not just about finance, health, travel, or technology. What is more pertinent is how their strengths can be combined as part of Malaysia's commitment to continued progress in driving sustainable economic growth. Seeing that today's schedule predominantly revolves around conversations and not just speakers, it reminds me of a particularly pertinent quote from Professor Emeritus Linda Lambert from the California State University, East Bay. One good conversation can shift the direction of change forever. Indeed, we are having not just one conversation, but three, plus the closing remarks by CGS-CIMB CEO, Puan Ruzi. Ladies and gentlemen, before I end, please allow me to extend our sincere thanks and gratitude to our organizing partner, CGS-CIMB, and the team at Bursa Malaysia for making today's event possible. With that, it gives me great pleasure to invite our Finance Minister, Yang Berhormat Senator Datuk Sri Utama Tengku Zafrul Tunku Abdul Aziz, to begin our first conversation. Thank you.